So we're here with Brendon Larsen, who is a college student who has to take tests. And math specifically is the test we want to work on today?
Yes.
Math tests in general?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the past, have math tests been difficult for you?
Yes, very.
Okay. So do you worry about them before the test or the day of the test?
Day of.
So before that, you're not concerned about it?
Not really.
Nope.
Not extremely.
Okay. So the day of the test, when you wake up in the morning, on your way to the test, when you get to the room?
When I get to the room.
When you get to the room. Okay. And so when you put your hand on the door to the room, when you open the door to the room, when you walk through the door?
When I walk through the door.
When you walk through the door, so before you sit down?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you say you worry about it, where do you think you feel that? Like, do you feel it in your stomach? Do you get nervous in your hands? Do you feel it in your head? Like, where do you think your body feels worried about the test?
I don't know, probably in my head.
In your head?
Yeah.
And what does it feel like?
Sort of like a mild headache.
So when you, or as you walk into the room, you get a mild headache? Yeah? Do you feel it anywhere else in your body? You get nervous?
I'm not sure. I haven't had a test in a very long time.
Okay. So while you're sitting there right now, imagine just for a minute that you're going to put your hand on the door of the room, and you're going to walk in the door, and you're going to feel what?
Feel what where? Like what?
Anywhere. Like, does your body notice it? Like, do you get nervous in the stomach? Do your hands sweat? Like, where do you notice it?
I kind of get nervous in the stomach.
Nervous in the stomach?
I walk in the room, I see people sitting down, I'm like,
Okay. So does that mean a little bit of butterflies or pain, or do you feel nauseous? What does it feel like?
Sort of nauseous.
A little nauseous? Okay. And this may sound like a super weird question, but that nausea in your stomach, does it have a shape and a color, if you think about it?
No.
No? So just a little bit. So normally when you take a test, between a 1 and a 10, 10 being like you're going to throw up right now, and 1 being nothing at all, where do you think you feel?
Like a 4.
Like a 4. Okay. So let's move past that a little bit. You're sitting down and the test begins. Okay? And how do you feel as the test begins?
I look down at the page and I start feeling, I don't know, I guess nervous.
More nervous than
More
before?
nervous.
Okay, so it was a 4 before. Where would it be when you start the test?
Like a 6.
Like a 6? Okay. And how do you feel about the middle of the test?
I don't know, maybe it would have probably gone up to only about a 7. I've never really gone to the point where I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Well, do you get more nervous in the middle of the test?
I get more nervous at the end of the test, more than the middle.
Oh, at the end of the test. So where are you at the end of the test?
At the end of the test, maybe probably an 8.
An 8, pretty high anxiety. And when you walk out of the door of the classroom?
I feel like I'm going to throw up, so that's a 10.
A 10. So it increases from the time you walk through the door to the time you leave the door.
Right.
Okay. Are you most concerned about knowing the material?
I'm pretty concerned about knowing the material. It's less of probably knowing the material and more of remembering specific things about it.
Okay. So there are certain things you need to remember?
Yeah.
Yeah? That you're worried that you don't remember?
Yeah.
And with that, between a 1 and a 10, where are you at?
I don't know, maybe a 7.
A 7. And then, do you worry about what the grade will be on the test?
Yes.
And between a 1 and a 10, where's that?
Like an 8.
Like an 8. Okay. So now you're going to take a test tomorrow, but you're doing it on your computer.
As far as I know, yes. It hasn't told me anything otherwise.
Well, you wouldn't, it's an online class,
yeah, it is.
So you're assuming you're going to do it on your computer? Okay, so I'm going to have you imagine sitting down at your computer to take that test. And how does that feel?
Feels all right.
Is it the same or different as walking in the room?
Definitely a lot different.
Different. Okay.
It's a different atmosphere.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Okay. So would you say some of your nervousness about taking math tests is being in the room?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So when you sit down in front of your computer, you still have to remember the same things and know the same formulas and all that.
Right.
But you say it's a different atmosphere. Yeah. So between a 1 and a 10, how nervous are you?
A lot less, maybe like a 3.
Like a 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want you to imagine opening the test. And where are you at?
Maybe probably only up to a 4 there.
A 4? And be in the middle of that test.
Probably the same.
A 4? And go all the way through to the end.
The end, depending on if there's a time limit, I would probably be more stressed, probably around a 6. If there's not a time limit, then I'm probably same.
Okay. And where do you feel that?
Same place.
Okay. Butterflies or in the head?
Definitely in the head for that one.
And have a little bit of a headache. And what are you concerned about there?
Concerned about the grade. Concerned if I remembered to get everything and if I left anything unanswered.
Okay. So worried about whether or not you left anything out or left anything unanswered. So how you take the test.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we're going to do a Cognomovement Session to kind of get your brain aligned, your neurology aligned to take the test.
Okay.
So, and we're going to talk specifically about the test you're going to take tomorrow so we can get the best results on that.
Right.
And you're saying that sitting down in front of the computer, that's no issue.
It's no issue.
But through the middle of the test, you start to be concerned about what you can remember and whether or not you've left anything out.
Yeah.
And at the end of the test, that goes up to about a 6 or 7 because you're worried about the grade. You're worried about whether or not you've left anything out.
Yeah.
And remember the force. Okay? Yeah? So let's start there since that's the biggest issue. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw you a ball and just have you test which one you like the best, which one you like the feel of it. Throw it back.
That's gone.
So which one would you like to work with today?
Let's do this one. I'm more used to this one.
Okay. So I'm going to have you stand.
Kate can't see me.
Okay. Step back just a little. Yeah. Move the chair completely out of the way. And good. Can you move forward just a little bit? Great.
It's on the top of my head, though, right?
Okay. Maybe step back just a tiny bit.
Same place?
Yeah, I just don't want to be in the camera.
Okay. You're
Okay.
fine. You're still out of it.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss you the ball to the left and to the right. I'm going to ask your eyes to follow the ball and catch with both hands.
Okay.
First, I'm going to call out for you to tell me what color you see. And then at some point, I may ask you to call out color and shape.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to look down with your eyes. You don't have to look down with your head, but with your eyes mostly. And connect in with that sensation of getting increasingly worried about whether or not you can remember everything and whether or not you left anything out, what your grade's going to be. Let me know when you really got it, the sensation.
Got it.
Okay. Is that a sensation in your head, still a little bit of headache?
Yeah, a little bit of headache.
And it's about a 6 or 7?
More like a 4 or 5.
Okay. And is it dull, sharp, or
It's like a humming.
a humming? And is there any shape and color with it?
Cloud, I guess.
A little bit of a cloud. So in the head, humming, a little bit of a cloud. And is there anything else? Any word that is associated with it?
No.
No? Okay. So look down and really touch base with that sensation. Tell me when you got it. Okay. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Call it color.
Orange.
Okay. Focus on the sensation.
Yellow.
Middle of the test.
Red.
Towards the end of the test. End of the test. Focus on the humming in the head.
Orange.
Headache. Focus on the head.
Red.
Focus on the sensation in the head.
Red.
In the middle of the test.
Orange.
Did you forget anything?
Orange.
Okay, now speed up just a little bit, focusing on the test.
Yellow.
Focus on the test.
Blue.
Humming in the head.
Yellow.
A little bit of a cloud.
Purple.
Cloud in the head. A
Yellow.
little bit of humming. Bring it forward, make
Red.
it bigger. A little bit of a cloud.
Orange.
A little bit of a cloud.
Orange.
Okay, we're taking the test.
Red.
Middle of the test.
Yellow.
Focus on the head. A little bit of a humming.
Orange.
Okay. Focus on the head.
Blue.
Okay, so make sure you cross the body and not turn your body, okay?
Red. Orange.
Good. Focus on the head. A
Yellow.
little bit of a cloud. Cloud's lifting.
Yellow.
Humming's quieting. Head's feeling better.
Yellow.
Focus on the test. Oops,
Orange.
both hands, please.
Orange.
Middle of the test.
Orange.
Test is going well.
Blue.
Middle of the test.
Red.
Head's feeling lighter.
Blue.
Clouds lifted.
Orange.
Focus on the test.
Blue.
End of the test.
Orange.
Focus on the head.
Yellow. Orange. Red.
Great. Okay, now just sit down where you are there for a second. I'm going to ask you to check back in with that feeling in your head. And where is it now?
A little farther away.
So from a 4, where is it now?
Probably wasn't a 4 at the time, but it was probably now down to like 3.
It's down to about a 3. Okay, and I want you to focus on the middle of the test and what you have to know and remember. And how do you feel now?
Not that much better.
Okay, so I'm going to have you stand and walk a circle, a figure 8 on the floor. Great. And can you go the other direction, please? No, not backwards. There you go. Okay. All right. Now check in with sitting in front of the computer, what you need to remember, what you need to know, if you left anything out, and how does that feel in your body now?
Like 3.
It's about a 3, so it's down just a little bit.
Down just a little bit.
Okay, and the sensation in your head?
Still there.
It's still there, so it's still a hum. It still feels like a cloud. Still a little bit of a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so choose a color on the ball.
Blue.
Okay,
Is that blue?
well, it doesn't matter. And follow with your eyes. Good. I'm going to go back this way. Oh, you looked back, okay? And good. Okay, so now I want you to focus on the separate items, okay? So the first thing I want you to focus on is remembering what you need to remember during the test, okay? And go ahead and stand. Look down and check in with the sensation you feel when you need to focus on what you need to know in the test. The individual things you need to remember, the formulas. Okay, and where do you feel that in your body? Okay, what's it feel like?
It's like a lump.
Okay, and between a 1 and a 10, 10 being the most intense lump you ever felt, and 1 being nothing?
6.
Like a 6. Okay, so look down and focus on that lump and that sensation. Okay, and I'm going to have you catch the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yep.
Got to take your hands out of your pockets. Okay, ready? 5. Focus on that sensation. Pull it forward. Focus on the sensation. Pull it forward. Pull. Focus on the lump. Okay, make sure your eyes are following. Focus. Nope. You gotta, when you catch the ball, you're gonna look all the way at the ball. Okay. So let's start over. Check in with that sensation in the belly one more time. Okay. Look down. Okay. Ready? Sensation in the belly. Sensation in the belly. Oh, both hands, please. Sensation in the belly. Remembering what you need to remember. Knowing what you need to know. It's all there. Knowing what you need to know. It's all there. 1. Okay, now check in with that sensation in the belly. Okay, where's it at now?
It's still there, it's just a lot less, maybe like a 4.
A 4, great. So I want you to focus on it again. Just put your eyes down for a moment. Focus on it again. You ready? Okay, call out the color.
Blue.
Okay, focus on the
Orange.
sensation in the belly, knowing what you need to know.
Orange. Orange.
Remembering what you need to remember.
Orange.
It's all there.
Orange.
Knowing what you need
Blue.
to know. You know what you need to know.
Red.
Remember what you need to remember.
Blue.
Focus on the belly.
Yellow.
You know what you need to know.
Orange.
Okay, check in again. How's it feel?
2.
Down to a 2, but still there a little bit. Has it changed at all?
No.
Still in the same place?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to start on the other side, and this time I want you to call it the symbol and the color if you can, okay?
Okay, that's going to be a lot harder.
Okay, so I want you to put your eyes down and check in with that sensation, knowing what you need to know on the test, remembering what you need to remember, okay? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go. Color and symbol.
Circle red.
Okay. Know what you need to know.
Triangle red.
Remembering what you need to remember.
Triangle red.
All the math formulas are there.
Triangle yellow.
Knowing what you need to know.
Blue. Orange circle.
Remembering what you need to remember.
Purple triangle.
It's all there.
Orange circle.
You know what you need to know.
Blue circle.
You remember what you need to remember.
Orange circle.
You know what you need to know.
Purple circle.
It's all there.
Yellow circle.
Okay, check in now. How do you feel?
So there, it's still at about a 2.
Still at about a 2. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to follow the ball with your eyes. Okay, and I'm going to ask you to just turn it where you are in a circle to the left for 2 and to the right for 2. Okay, and check in just for now with that sensation of I need to know what I need to know for my test. I need to remember what I need to remember. How's that feel?
Still there, still really small.
Really small? So would you say it's down under a 1 or at a 1?
Still at a 2. It's like extremely small.
Okay.
It's not extremely noticeable anymore, but it's still there, and I don't think it's going to
Okay.
really go far.
Okay. So has it moved anywhere in your body?
Nope, same place.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have you just notice the color and the symbol, but I'm not going to ask you to call it out this time.
Okay.
Okay? But here's what I want you to do. I want to really hold on to the sensation as tight as you can. Not what it's about, but just the sensation in your belly. Can you do that for me?
I can try.
Okay, you got it? Put your eyes down and really focus on that sensation. You got it? Hold it. Ready? 10. Notice the color. 8. Notice the symbol. 7. Hold on to that sensation. 6. Hold on to the sensation. 5. It's a little bit there still. 4. It's down to about a 1. Focus on the sensation. 2. Focus on the sensation. 1. Okay, we're going to start on the other side. Which side did I start on?
I don't know.
Okay, ready? We're going to go again. Hold on to the sensation. That little bit of sensation in your belly. Ready? Go. 8. Hold on to the sensation. 7. Hold on to the sensation. 6. In the belly. 5. In the belly. 4. In the belly. 3. Hold on to that sensation. Hold on to that sensation. And 1. It's cleared. Okay, check in again. What's left? Anything?
Still there, still really small.
Okay, less than it was before, or it's the same?
About the same.
Okay, that's fine. So let's check in with everything else. So we're focusing on the tests, what we need to know, what we need to remember. The next thing was you're concerned about the grade. Okay, So where do you feel that in your body?
Like here.
Up in your chest, from between a 1 and a 10, it's
like an 8.
like an 8, and you're concerned about the grade.
Yeah.
And is it sharp? Is it dull? Is it?
It's dull.
It's a dull sensation, like an ache.
Sort of.
Yeah. So just dull.
It's dread, really.
Dread,
Yeah.
and in the chest. Okay. And it's about an ache. Okay. So I'm going to have you call out the color first, and then at some point I'll ask you to call out the symbol as well.
Okay.
Ready? So look down, and we focus on the dread of what that grade's going to look like. Ready? Focus on the sensation in the chest. Sensation in the chest. Both hands, please. A little bit of dread. Some dread in the chest. Dull sensation in the chest. Focus on the chest. Call out the color, please. Focus on the sensation in the chest.
Purple.
Sensation in
Blue.
the chest.
Orange. Yellow.
Sensation in the chest.
Red.
It's all about the grade.
Purple.
A little bit of
Yellow.
sensation in the chest.
Blue.
Less sensation in the chest.
Red.
A little bit of dread.
Orange.
Call out the color and symbol.
Orange circle.
There was some dread.
Yellow circle.
There was a sensation in the chest. Both hands,
Orange
please.
Red circle.
There was some dread.
Orange flower. Orange flower.
It's just a test.
Blue flower.
Just a score.
Yellow flower.
Scores are good.
Red flower.
Tests are easy.
Red triangle.
Sensation in the chest. It's lighter.
Orange circle.
Sensation in the chest. It's almost
Blue
gone.
circle. Purple triangle. Orange circle.
Okay. Check back in with that sensation in the chest. Where is it at now?
Still there. Still at about a 6.
At about a 6? Okay. So I'm going to have you focus on the ball. And is the sensation in the chest still dread? Or has
Yeah.
it shifted to something else?
It's still red.
And it's still a dull sensation in the chest?
A little sharper.
It's a little sharper. Okay, great, it moved. Okay, you ready? So I'm going to have you focus on that sharpness. Just the sharpness, not what it means, just the sharpness. You got it?
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Call out the color for me, please.
Orange.
Just the sharpness in the chest.
Blue.
Focus on the sensation.
Red.
Pull the sensation forward. Focus on
Yellow.
the sensation.
Orange.
Focus on the sensation.
Green.
It's sharp and it's in the chest.
Red.
It's a little sharp and it's in the chest.
Blue.
A little sharp and it's in the chest.
Blue.
Focus on the chest.
Blue.
Pull the sensation forward.
Red.
Focus on the sensation in the chest.
Orange.
Sensation in the chest.
Red.
Okay. Now I'm going to have you turn to the left twice and to the right twice. Okay? Now take a really big deep breath and kind of shake your whole body out. Okay, do it again. One more big breath. Shake your body out. Okay, now focus on your chest again. And just tell me where it's at now.
A lot sharper. Moved closer.
Good. Okay, moved in a little closer. Excellent.
It's a lot more concentrated.
More
but it's a
concent-
little worse.
Okay, great. So is it still about the test and dread? Yeah? Anything else? Any other words you can think of?
No.
No? Okay. So we're going to focus on that intensity in the chest where it moved into. Ready? And call out the color for me. Ready? Go.
Orange. Orange.
Just focus on that chest.
Purple.
Focus on the sensation.
Yellow. Orange.
So
Yellow.
sharp, a little more intense.
Red.
A little closer in.
Orange.
And
Orange.
okay, now check.
It's less, but it's still really sharp.
Okay. How much less? 10%, 20?
A lot more concentrated, but like probably moved down to about a 4.
It's down to about a 4. Okay. So this time we're going to count backwards together.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you call out the color and say the number. You
Okay.
ready? while you're just holding on to that sensation in the chest. Don't put so much focus on it, but notice it. You ready? We're going to start at an 8. So I'm going to have you call 8 and the color. Ready?
Okay. 8 red, 8 green.
Just noticing the sensation.
7 red, purple 6. Shit.
Notice the sensation in the chest.
Red 5.
Notice the sensation in the chest.
Blue 4.
Whoa.
That was the wrong direction.
Okay.
Red 3.
Okay. Focus on the sensation in the chest.
Orange 2.
Okay.
Red 1.
Okay, we're going to do it again. We're going to start on the other side. Ready?
Okay.
8.
Green 7.
No, green 8.
Oh, damn. Orange 8.
7. Okay, let's start.
Where do I start?
We're going to start with 8. Ready?
Okay. Orange 8.
Okay, noticing the sensation
Orange
in the
7.
chest.
Red 6.
Noticing it less.
Red 5. Orange 4.
Even less.
Orange 3.
A little less.
Yellow 2.
A little less.
Orange 1. Orange 0.
A little less. Okay, now just check in on that sensation.
There isn't anything moved out. There's still just a... Oh wait, that might just be muscle pains. Never mind.
Okay, shake out your body just to be sure. Just shake it out a little bit more.
Yeah, that's muscle pains.
Okay, and notice the ball. Okay, check in with your chest now. How is it?
A lot better.
Yeah?
About a 2.
Out of 2. Okay, so is it still about dread?
Yeah.
Or is it about something else?
Yeah.
Yeah? You hesitated.
Yeah.
So it moved a little bit?
No.
Okay. So you're going to take the test. You're in the middle of the test. Got to remember a few things. And there's going to be a grade after. Yeah? What else? Anything else? What other piece might there be?
I don't know.
Is there anything else about taking a test that you notice?
I don't know, I guess there's still like the fear of failure.
Okay. And is that different than the grade?
No.
It's the same.
That's the same.
Okay. So I'm going to have you do one more thing. I'm going to have you, let's talk about the actual subject of math. It's not your favorite, right?
I hate math.
Okay.
If I'm to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't use it if I didn't have to.
Okay. So where do you feel I hate math in your body? Okay. Same place or different
Same place. That time it's hatred though.
It's hatred. And the intensity between a 1 and a 10?
8?
It's an 8. Okay. Is it still sharp like it was before?
No.
Okay. What is it now?
It's like kind of just here.
Okay.
Kind of everywhere. It's spread out, but it's still like pretty intense.
Pretty intense. You said about an 8. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to have you stand one more time. And I want you to really focus on that sensation of I hate math. But more than that, I want you to just notice the spread out area of the chest, the sensation that you feel around the subject of math. Okay, you ready? So call out the color and symbol for me.
Blue circle.
Okay, just noticing that sensation in
Orange
the chest.
flower. Yellow flower.
Noticing intensity. I hate math.
Yellow flower.
Math's not my favorite.
Purple flower.
Don't really like math.
Red flower.
Could live without math. Noticing the sensation in
Blue
the chest.
triangle.
Notice the sensation in
Orange
the
flower.
chest. Noticing.
Yellow triangle.
I dislike math.
Orange flower.
Math's not my favorite.
Purple flower.
Don't really want to use math.
Red flower.
Wouldn't use math if I
Purple
had
triangle.
to. Noticing sensation in the
Purple
body.
triangle. Red flower. Red flower.
Rather not use math.
Purple flower. Blue triangle.
I choose not really to use
Purple
math.
circle.
But I'm pretty good at it.
Yellow triangle.
I understand math.
Purple triangle.
No sensation in your chest. I understand math.
Orange circle.
Not my favorite, but I'm pretty good at it.
Yellow triangle.
I understand math.
Yellow octagon.
I remember math.
Orange flower.
Whoa.
Red triangle.
Okay, so I'm going to have you watch the ball. Okay, take a big deep breath. Okay, I'm going to have you walk a figure 8 on the floor. Okay, and I'm going to actually have you follow my hand, okay? Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And one more time. Follow my hand. Okay, so just check in with math and the sensation in your chest. And where's it at now?
It's the same.
It's still about an 8? Has it moved at all?
No.
It hasn't moved at all.
No.
Okay. And is it still I hate math? Yeah? Okay. No problem. Let's work a little bit differently, okay? You ready? Go ahead and stand. And is it still everywhere all over? Okay. So just notice the sensation, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just notice that sensation. Ready? Call out the color.
Orange circle. Red triangle.
Noticing that sensation in your chest.
Orange circle. Yellow circle.
Noticing the sensation in your chest.
Yellow triangle. Blue circle.
Hatred for math.
Yellow triangle. Yellow triangle.
Notice the
Orange
sensation.
circle. Orange circle.
Notice that sensation.
Orange circle. Orange circle.
Notice the sensation in your body.
Red circle.
Really focus on it.
circle.
Put your mind there, on your
Orange
chest.
circle. Orange circle.
Put your mind there, on your
Red
chest.
circle. Red circle. Orange circle. Blue triangle.
Hold on to it if you can.
Blue triangle.
Might be trying to slip away, but hold on to the sensation.
Yellow octagon. Purple triangle.
Hold on to that sensation in your
Purple
chest.
triangle. Blue triangle.
No matter how much it tries to slip away, hold on to it.
Orange circle. Orange circle.
Hold on to the sensation.
Orange circle. Red octagon.
That's the sensation
Red
that was in your
triangle.
chest.
Red triangle.
It was there. Hold on to
Red
it.
triangle.
Used to be there.
Red triangle.
Hold on to the sensation in your
Red
chest.
triangle.
It was there.
Blue triangle.
It's harder
Purple
to find.
triangle.
Hold on to the
Red
sensation in
triangle.
your chest.
Red triangle.
It's harder to find now. Hold on to
Orange
that sensation.
circle.
It's getting harder to find.
Orange circle. Blue triangle. Green octagon. Green octagon.
Okay, and just check back in. Just the sensation. Where are you at now? Just the sensation.
Slightly more concentrated, but still as intense.
Okay, good. Okay, so follow the ball. So follow the ball. So when I put the ball right here, what pops in your mind? Anything?
Oh.
No? Anything pop in your mind right now? Right this second? Nothing? An image?
No.
Color? A thought? Word?
No.
Okay. Okay. Check in with that sensation one more time. Where do you notice it now?
Same place.
Okay. Is it still as intense or changed? Has it moved anywhere else in the body? No, it's still the same. Good. Okay. So is it still dread and hatred for math? Yep. Okay. So go ahead and stand one more time. You're doing good. Doing great. So hold on to hatred for math, the phrase hatred for math. Was that the words you'd still use or something else?
That's still the words.
Okay, ready? Hatred for math. Ready? Go.
Orange.
Hatred for math.
Red.
Really dislike it.
Green.
Super not fun.
Orange.
Have a dread for math.
Orange.
Hatred for math.
Purple.
Dread for math.
Red.
Dislike math.
Yellow.
Math's not that fun.
Orange.
Okay, again, ready? That's not my
Orange.
favorite. Don't really like
Orange.
it. Like it even less.
Yellow.
It's not so fun.
Orange.
Can be kind of useful.
Orange.
Yeah, some people use it.
Blue.
Some people like it.
Yellow.
And it's not so bad.
Red.
Alrighty. Watch, follow the ball one more time. Anything come to mind right here?
Nope.
Not a thought or a picture?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to have you go ahead and walk a figure 8. Okay, go ahead and sit down. So, can you tell me just a little bit about the test that's upcoming? What's on it?
It's really just combined like terms. It's, I guess it's a little bit of like actually solving through division.
Okay.
It's not a lot.
So, is that stuff you already know?
It's stuff I mostly know.
Yeah. So, between a 1 and a 10 for this test, how do you feel?
About a 2.
About a 2. So, of that 2, just a little bit nervous about the grade still?
Just a little bit nervous.
And a little bit nervous about remembering stuff?
Yeah.
And so, but for the most part, you do,
Yeah.
you know the stuff on this test, and so it's easier? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And so check back in with that sensation in your chest about, I hate math, and see where it's at now.
Same place, same intensity.
Really? It's still an 8?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to check back in with you in a couple of hours and see if it has moved at all. Okay? Or do you want to try one more round?
No, that's fine. Try in a couple hours.
Okay. We'll check in on camera in a couple of hours and see if anything has shifted or moved.
Okay.
Okay? Good. Okay. So even though we're going to wait a little bit on the to see what moves out, how do you feel now?
Slightly less anxious, but that's for future tests and not this one.
So you feel less... What did you just say to me off camera?
I feel like that helped with the anxiety a little bit.
It did. So a little bit, meaning took the edge off, or...
Took a little bit of the edge off, just a little duller.
Yeah. So as you think about taking that test tomorrow, how do you feel about it now? How's your mood about it now?
It's same as it was. I'm just a little less anxious.
Feel less anxious. What does that mean to feel less anxious?
I don't have as much anxiety about it.
Like feeling in the body though, you don't have that headache or the
The headache
butterflies?
is still there. The like the lump is less though.
Okay. All right. So with all of that, we can check in a couple of hours and see what's changed. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. So we're checking back in with Brendon this morning. It's the next morning, not a few hours later like we had hoped. So Brendon, you were saying how you feel about math this morning.
Kind of just neutral about it. Yeah, I still hate it mentally, but I don't feel it as much.
So you were about an 8 yesterday, feeling it really in your chest a lot. And so what happened to that sensation?
I don't know, kind of just neutraled out.
Did neutraled out, just kind of diminished?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how are you feeling about taking your test this morning?
Pretty confident about it.
Pretty confident. So how's that different from yesterday?
I don't know, yesterday it was it was a bit more intense anxiety.
Yeah. And so do you have any intensity or anxiety today?
I have a little bit of anxiety, but nowhere near the amount I had yesterday.
So what would you say between a 1 and a 10?
Well, it's like a 4.
Okay. Where are you normally on an everyday basis around anxiety?
Like a 6.
So you're lower than your normal everyday basis?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. Well, I guess that's good to know. All right, so good luck on your test today, and we'll check back in with you after you take it.
Okay.
Thank you.